Hi, this is part 5 of Journey of Writing My First Book. And I'm so excited because I know chapter 12 was where I was in the last video a few months ago. And now I'm working on chapter 21. I'm so excited. Okay, since then, here's what I have learned. And things keep changing as they always will. But I have got to go back and work on chapter 2. I realized I learned how to type the book into Word. There is a template, and I typed chapter 1. I got to chapter 2. I realized what I had on chapter 2 was cost to consider and bullet points. I had not written on each of those bullet points. So what I did in between now and then, or then and now, is I typed the information on each bullet point, but I only got halfway. So I now need to go back to chapter 2 and finish the rest of it. So even though I've made headway after that, I need to go back to chapter 2 and finish up those bullet point pieces of information. So since then, after chapter 12, which was literature and business cards, chapter 13, I think has turned out to be my longest chapter. It's lead slips and questions to ask, and it has many, many, many pages written. And I don't know how long that chapter is going to be, but it's not short. Chapter 14 is giveaways. 15 is exhibitor manual. Read it. Chapter 16 is category limitations. 17 is get creative. 18 is insurance, business insurance. 19 is building a display. 20 is serving food and or beverage samples. And then 21, which I'm working on right now, is move in and move out planning. And so in learning how to type that into Word, that is kind of the next step for me. Even though I didn't write chapter 2, I'm actually doing that in Word. So I've got a mix-up of things going on. Majority of what I do is writing in a spiral notebook, and it's all up here. It is now 38 years. This is 2026. So 2026 is 38 years of experience. This is what I'm an expert in for consumer shows. Even though I've produced trade shows and conferences, consumer shows are what I specialize in, and that's what this book is all about. One thing that I really like to do is go back to my mock-up that I just dropped on the floor. This mock-up has helped me visualize this book. This is not just a piece of cardstock. This is going to be a book, a real book. And it may end up being 2 or 3 books. It may not just be one book. I may break it up into pre-show, at show, post-show. I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet. But exhibiting one-on-one, getting how to get real results from consumer shows is what this is all about. And that's what I have all this stuff up here that I am writing. I don't want to ever lose this. Oh my gosh. So I could rewrite it if I had to, but you don't want to. Once you get to this point and you've written quite a bit, you don't want to lose it. So I do need to focus on getting it typed into Word and getting that part of the process done somehow soon so nothing happens. Anyway, that's my mock-up. That visual helps me realize this is real. I'm working on something that is going to really be a book. And with that said, I just have, I think at the beginning when you start, you're thinking, well, I've got to write. And they tell you write 15 minutes a day or a certain amount per day. And I, guys, I just don't, I haven't done that habit and discipline yet. I'm going to say yet because maybe I will get to that point. Right now, it's once a week. Maybe it might end up twice a week, but last week I did 64 minutes, I think, and the week before I did 77 minutes. So even though I'm not doing 15 minutes a day, I'm kind of catching up with longer periods of time that I'm writing in one sitting, which is okay. This is me. This is how I'm doing it. And yes, this may take me a while. I know people have gotten books ready in a short period of time, and some have taken 10 years. I hope mine doesn't take 10 years. But whatever time it takes, I'm going to be so thrilled because my book will help so many people. This information I know is valuable because when I do my exhibiting one-on-one workshops that I've presented for 23 years now, those that attend, and it's 4 hours, so it's not everything. I couldn't put everything into that workshop. Everyone leaves knowing how to be confident now and knowing how to make it work, not just throw them in a booth. And so I'm excited because what I bring to the table is knowledge and experience from helping so many people. I love helping people build their businesses. That's what I am all about. That's what I've been doing all these years. And this is a big part of that to get this book and these books done. But I'm so excited. It feels so good to have made it to chapter 21. Y'all, this is huge. When I could say I wrote chapter 1, it felt so good. I was so excited. But the more I'm writing and the further along I'm getting, it is even more exciting. Now, I know that I will go back and edit and look at everything, but they say don't go back and edit while you're writing. Just write. Write your first draft, and then you can go back and review everything, edit, but don't edit as you go. Just write. Just let it flow. And that feels so good to do that. Just let it come out, let it flow, and get the momentum going when you're doing that instead of worrying about, well, I need to go back and look at that previous paragraph. No, don't. Just write. Just write. So if you're thinking about writing a book or you've started, you're working on it, you're in the middle of it, those of you that have published books know a whole lot more than I do. I'm learning as I go, and I love learning. I'm a lifelong learner, so this part is exciting on its own to learn, and I hope this helps somebody else along the way. So keep writing. Don't give up. Don't stop. Those baby steps will get us there. I'm proof of it. I'm working on chapter 21 and 2 at the same time. So go write. Have fun. I'll see you on the next video. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, ring the bell. I'll have more coming hopefully sooner than later about writing my book. And we'll just have fun on this journey. Thank you.